I had someone else who says, the comic book editor is the lifeline between the freelance artist or writer and the company. So that editor makes sure that everybody has what they need to write or draw or pencil or ink or letter that comic, and make sure that everybody does work that's not just good, but amazing. The comic book editor elevates everybody's artistry along the way. I like that response as well. Then I had someone who shall remain nameless, but is a famous cover artist who I had the pleasure of working with for many, many years. And his response was my favorite, and it was 2 words. And I said, what does a comic book editor do? And he replies, beats me. Okay. All right, I'm glad I wrote the book on it. And I say the book on it. There have been a couple of books over the past 20 years, and I'm sure some of you have heard of them. Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud, terrific book. Linda Berry has some wonderful books about making comics. And there have been books about writing comics where maybe the editors mentioned a little bit. But what I wanted to do with Filth and Grammar is really pull back the curtain and explain to not only people interested in editing comics, but people just interested in deconstructing the art form. And I wanted to go as deep in as possible and show people what I do when I actually throw red ink on the page and the people sometimes involved in making comics.